New York State's Excluded Workers Fund, or EWF, is set to provide financial relief for New Yorkers who suffered income loss during the pandemic and were left out of other federal relief programs, including unemployment and pandemic benefits. An online application available August 1st can be submitted on the Department of Labor website. This video will show you how to file and what to expect during the EWF application process. Before you get started, please know that the DOL is committed to keeping your information safe and confidential. An executive order signed by Governor Cuomo and the EWF legislation both have strong legal protections for your personal information. Application data and any documents you submit will only be used to determine your eligibility for the program and will not be shared with anyone unless required by law. Okay, let's get started with the application, which is available at dol.ny.gov/EWF-apply. The first thing you'll do is create an account with your phone number or email address. Once created, you can save your progress and return to view the status of your application. The application will guide you through a series of questions to determine if you're eligible to receive benefits and the amount you'll receive if you qualify. In Step 1, you'll verify your New York State residency and input personal information including your name, date of birth, email, phone number, and residential address. If you have a New York State driver license, learner permit, or non-driver ID card, you can verify that as well. In Step 2, you'll answer a series of questions to help determine your eligibility for benefits. You may qualify if you lived in New York State before March 27, 2020 and continue to live in New York State, are not eligible for and did not receive unemployment insurance, COVID-19 income relief, or other specific benefits from the state or federal government, earn less than $26,208 in the 12 months before April 2021, and lost income during the period from March 27, 2020 through April 1, 2021 because you became unemployed, partially unemployed, or unable or unavailable to work due to COVID-19. You may also qualify if you become responsible for most of your household income because the head of your household died or became disabled. In Step 3, you'll select which documents will be used to prove your identity, residency, and proof of work. All documents must be certified by the issuing agency, unexpired unless otherwise noted, in English or accompanied by a certified English language translation, not mutilated or damaged. At least one document submitted in the Identity and Residency section must include a photo and at least one must show date of birth. For the Identity section, each document is assigned a point value, and every applicant must establish 4 points or more. There are 3 documents that automatically get you to 4 points: a New York State driver license or New York State ID, a U.S. passport, or an ID NYC card. You can also get to 4 points by combining a number of other documents to prove your identity. These include a foreign-issued passport, marriage certificate, employee ID card, and more. You can find a complete list of acceptable documents at dol.ny.gov/EWF-apply. Next, you'll select at least one proof of New York State residency. Documents must show proof of residency prior to March 27, 2020, as well as current residency. You may have to submit multiple documents to meet that requirement. You can submit the same documents to prove identity and residency. Lastly, you will arrive at the Proof of Work section. You may qualify for benefits in one of 2 amounts, depending on the information and documents you provide in this section. Each document has a point value. To qualify for the Tier 1 amount of $15,600, you need a minimum of 5 points. To qualify for the Tier 2 amount of $3,200, you need a minimum of 3 points. If you file the New York State tax return for tax years 2018, 2019, or 2020 using a valid U.S. Individual Taxpayer ID number, ITIN, that's worth 5 points. You'll need your ITIN number from one of your returns in order to confirm. If you have a temporary tax ID number or TF number, you can enter that in the next step. If you don't have an ITIN, you can get to 5 points by selecting or combining a number of other documents to show proof of work. These documents can include a letter from your employer, pay stubs, wage statements, communications to and from your employer, and more. Again, a complete list of acceptable documents can be found at dol.ny.gov/EWF-apply. In Step 4, you will upload all of the required documents you've identified to this point. If you do not have all the documents ready, you can save your progress and log back in to upload the documents later. Please note that the only file types accepted are PDF, JPEG, and PNG. Documents must be legible and not blurry. The full document must be visible. Upload front and back where applicable. Documents should appear upright. You can rotate and re-upload if necessary. Unclear or incomplete documents may not be accepted. To upload a file, click on the drop-down of each document. Then click Choose Files and locate the file on your device. Once you've located and selected each file, click Upload. If you are using a mobile device, you can take a photo of your document and upload. The fifth and final step is to review your application, making sure that all information is correct and all documents are clear and complete. Check the box to certify that all of the information you've provided is accurate and click Submit. After you've submitted your application, the DOL will begin reviewing and processing it. We will contact you by email or text message if your application is incomplete or if more information is needed. We will also contact you once your application has been reviewed. To track the status of your application, sign in with the credentials you used to create your application. For more information on the Excluded Workers Fund or to locate a community-based organization to assist you with the application process, visit dol.ny.gov/EWF.